In this slide and the coming few slides, we'll review top cyber threats faced by organizations. Starting with identity theft, which is actually a cyber threat in which the attacker aims at obtaining confidential information that is used to identify a person or even a computer system. Such confidential information may be identifiable names, addresses, contact data, credentials, financial data, health data, logs, etc., etc. Subsequently, this information is abused to impersonate the owner of the identity. Identity theft actually is a special case of data breach. It is a result of successful attack through other cyber threats that target identity information. Identity theft can be achieved from so many sources, like stolen wallet, stolen mail, computer virus, phishing and social engineering, social networking accounts, license plate, health records, financial data. Identity theft comes in many forms, like credit card fraud, or financial identity theft, criminal and government identity theft board number, and mortgage fraud. The table on the right side shows the top 5 types of identity theft back in 2018, with more than 323,000 reported incidents, costing more than $488 million in losses. As we can see, credit card fraud tops the chart with 40% of reported incidents. There's also tax fraud, mobile telephone, and credit card fraud for existing accounts. This gives a clear indication that identity theft is a major risk that we need to handle. Another major threat faced by organizations is malware. Malwares are programs designed specifically to disable, damage, or obtain unauthorized access to a computer system. There are many types of malware like spam, worms, Trojan horses, spyware, computer viruses, and much more. Viruses are considered one of the most common types of malware. They're just like biological viruses. They infect other clean files and they can spread uncontrollably, destroying the basic functions of the system and deleting or destroying files. Usually they are appearing as an executable file with exe file extension. The first virus created in 1971 as Creeper virus. There are many other viruses like ELK cloner virus, I Love You virus that destroyed more than 50 million files back in the year 2000 with a loss of $9 billion. Now, Trojans are another type of malware that is masked as illegitimate or hidden in illegitimate programs that have been tampered with. It tends to act in stealth mode and create a hidden door into the system to allow entry of other malware. There are so many examples like Trojan Banker, Trojan DDoS, Trojan Downloader, and Trojan Dropper. Spyware is another type of malware that is designed to spy on you. It hides in the background and takes notes about what you do online, including passwords, credit card numbers, browsing habits, and much more. Many examples of spyware like Cool Web Search, FinFisher, Go Keyboard, Huntbar, and Movieland. Worms, another type of malware that infect entire networks of devices, whether local or over the internet, using network interfaces and use each infected device respectively to infect others. Many worms examples like internet worms, email worms, instant messaging worms, file sharing worms, and IRC worms. Ransomware is another type of malware that usually closes or encrypts your computer and files and threatens to erase everything unless you pay a ransom within a specified time period. As we can see in the image below, this is a kind of warning that is displayed once the files are encrypted on your device. The message says that we have encrypted your files with CryptoLocker virus and details how to pay the ransom in order to recover your file. Adware. Although aggressive advertising programs are not always harmful in nature, but they can undermine your security simply by showing ads. which can provide an introduction to other malware in an easy way. Adware can slow your device, can eat up your data, can spy on you, can be displayed as pop-ups. Botnets. These are networks of infected computers designed to work together under the control of an attacker. Many examples of botnets like Conficker, Zeus, Woldak, and much more. Phishing is one of the major threats faced by organizations, where it uses email, pop-ups, or malicious websites to obtain personal information by pretending to be a trustworthy organization. For example, an attacker might apparently send email from a reputable credit card company or financial institution asking for account information, often indicating a problem. When users respond with the required information, attackers can use these details to access their accounts. Spam is a very common threat still faced by organizations, where inappropriate or unwanted messages are sent online, usually to a large number of users, for advertising, phishing, and spreading malware. Threat number 5 is denial of service, a cyber attack in which the perpetrator seeks to make a device or network resource unavailable to the intended users by temporarily or indefinitely disabling a host's internet services. Threat number 6 is insider threat, the threat that insiders use to gain authorized access, intentionally or unintentionally, to harm the security of the organization. Number 7 is information leakage. It's information that was accidentally disclosed to end users, which may assist attackers in their efforts to breach the security of applications and systems. Threat number 8, human errors. Staff errors and omissions take the largest share of threats to information security at the global level. Many examples for human errors, like an employee accidentally deletes sensitive data from the system or does not realize the importance of this data. An employee allows unauthorized persons to access sensitive data using his login information. An employee performs a specific procedure in the wrong way, resulting from bad or poor training. The employee lack of awareness of the effect of risk facing information security, especially the effects of malware on him.